Real Madrid have been undeniably impacted by the absence of Toni Kroos this season. The German maestro, known for his exceptional football intelligence, sharp ball movement, and ability to control the tempo of the game, is clearly being missed. His departure has left a void in the heart of Madrid's midfield, and the team's overall play has suffered as a result. Without Kroos pulling the strings, Real Madrid have struggled to maintain the fluidity and sharpness that once defined their performances. What is perhaps most surprising is not that players like Vinicius Jr. or Rodrigo are feeling the effects of Kroos' absence, but rather that Jude Bellingham is the one who seems most affected. Bellingham, who was expected to step up and fill the void left by Kroos, has had a challenging season so far. The responsibility of taking on Kroos' role in the team has weighed heavily on the young Englishman, and his performances have not yet reached the same heights as last season. His underwhelming contribution in front of goal this term speaks volumes about the difficulty he's facing in adapting to his new role. Last season, Bellingham made a name for himself with his commanding performances, often celebrating with his iconic two arms outstretched, a gesture that quickly became symbolic of his dominance on the field. This season, however, the sight of Bellingham's goal celebrations has been notably absent. While his intensity and drive remain unchanged, his ability to hit the back of the net has diminished. The expectations are high because Bellingham set the bar for himself last season when, by this point in the campaign, he had already scored 6 goals and emerged as a surprise contender for the league's top scorer. This time around, after the same number of games, Bellingham has yet to find the net, a stark contrast to his prolific form last year. Despite his best efforts, his scoring touch has deserted him. Bellingham's role has changed. It is important to note that this season's dynamics are different, with the arrival of Kylian Mbappé and the return of Vinicius Jr. changing the way Real Madrid operate tactically. Bellingham's role has shifted, and he no longer finds himself as close to the opposition's penalty area as he did in the 2023-24 campaign. Even with 10 shots, including a near equalizer in the dying moments against Lille, he has failed to score a single goal. This is a striking difference compared to last season, where Bellingham's goals were often the defining moments for Real Madrid. This season, Bellingham has been more of a playmaker than a goal scorer. While Real Madrid are not particularly worried about his performance, after all, he is still contributing to the team in other ways. His inability to score has been a missing piece in the puzzle. The team's overall play has lacked consistency, and Bellingham's goals could provide a much-needed boost. Despite his struggles in front of goal,